That's right, boys. Welcome to the side of the ring because it's time for some ringside rumors. On Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer said there was a miscommunication between Liv Morgan and the others in SmackDown's six-pack challenge that led to the barricade jump to the table spot look bad. That was apparently a change in the plan that she didn't know about. So apparently on the way to the ring, everybody knew about it except Liv Morgan, and that's why that spot looked crazy. I want to give a shout out to WWE's YouTube, whoever. They uploaded the clip of the botch. They took the entire botch and they made it a clip, the whole thing, and they put it on YouTube. They knew that clearly was a miscommunication, right? They knew that that's obviously not how it was supposed to look. But instead of thinking, oh, maybe we should just put a different highlight up, we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to put it on the channel. And I thought that was just an absolutely fantastic thing that they did. And I have no faults with it. Next, PW Insider heard Tommaso Ciampa won't return from his latest injury until next year. Yikes. Ay, man. That really stinks. Put him on the list, okay? Of all the other wrestlers who are currently still sidelined, like Cody Rhodes and... Oh, who else is still sidelined, man? Well, R-Truth is currently still sidelined, technically speaking. Yeah. Oh, Adam Cole. Adam Cole's also still sidelined. So he was already part of the list, but I'm saying, like, he's part of the list of people who are not going to make an impact until next year. Next, the Wrestling Observer newsletter says NXT's Tiffany Stratton should be back on TV, quote, in a few weeks. She's reportedly been out with a head injury. Ay, man. Ay, goodness gracious. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Remember, what was it, 2016, when every single other person was getting injured almost like every other day? Ay, man. Again, a speedy recovery and hope they're back sooner rather than later. Next, Wrestling Observer newsletter on Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul at Crown Jewel. An unsung hero of the match was Drew Gulak. WWE sent Paul a ring to Puerto Rico to train and sent Gulak to be his personal coach. He did come to the Performance Center and trained with Shawn Michaels, with them shooting footage of that and pushing that aspect. The bulk of the training was by Gulak. They're not going to tell you that, though, because Shawn Michaels is way more interesting to talk about instead of Drew Gulak, despite that Drew Gulak is also a very formidable opponent. But they don't really care because he's not the showstopper, the icon, Mr. WrestleMania, that sort of thing. He also didn't have a whole beef with Bret Hart. Nobody really cares about that. But, I mean, listen, all right, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Next, FTR will be working New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 17. Dave Meltzer has learned. He thinks other AEW towns will work the show, but can't confirm that. Scheduling is an issue. As the Tokyo Dome show is always held on January 4th, which in 2023 falls on a Wednesday. Ooh. So it's the whole Carl Anderson situation again. I already gave my plans, okay? The 1, 2, 3, as soon as you get your burrito roll, you get the first class, traffic control, whatever, you do that, okay? I already gave the blueprints, all right, on how to be a perfect wrestler, okay? I don't need to do it again, all right? A magician never repeats his... magic. Finally, according to Fight for Select, Lady Frost was released by Impact Wrestling last month. She'd requested her release back in June. All right. Lady Frost. Why do I have a feeling that is Frankie Monet? I don't think that's Frankie Monet. Taya Valkyrie. I feel like I think they're completely different people. I think. Are we going to look it up? I'm going to look it up right now. I'm going to look up Lady. I feel like I'm going to get an X-Men character if I look up Lady Frost, but I don't actually know. Typing on a tablet is very difficult because I did not put a space. And you know what? Forget it. It doesn't matter. Lady Frost. I don't know if she's actually Taya Valkyrie / Frankie Monet. I don't actually know. But she requested her release back in June, and she just got released last month. So, I mean, obviously, I'm sure she had some obligation that she had to go through with first. And seeing as now that she's being released, I assume those obligations have been met. And now she is a free agent, I guess. I don't actually know. But what do we talk about? Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer said there was some miscommunication. That's why the six-pack challenge looked like that. You didn't have to upload that specific. It's the clip. It's the specific moment. You could have had any other moment in that entire match. That specific moment got uploaded. Okay, I love wrestling, man. It's so stupid. Tommaso Ciampa won't return from his latest injury until next year. Add him to the list. Wrestling Observer newsletter said NXT's Tiffany Stratton is going to be back on TV in a few weeks, and she's been out with a head injury. That really stinks. I didn't know that, and hopefully she's going to be back sooner rather than later. Drew Gulak is the unsung hero. Unsung is an understatement, okay? Because they're not going to talk about Drew Gulak because he's not as interesting to talk about than Shawn Michaels. Because, I mean, again, Shawn Michaels, don't you remember that Shawn Michaels fought The Undertaker twice and lost both times, and then he took the blood money match at Saudi Arabia? Isn't he the greatest? Also, I think he's bald. Let's see. FTR will be working in New Japan for Wrestle Kingdom 17. It falls on on January 4th, which is on a Wednesday. So we're gonna have to see what they're gonna do about that. And according to Fightful Select, Lady Frost was released by Impact Wrestling last month. Hopefully she will be in a wrestling ring sooner rather than later. But if she's not, maybe she'll take up boxing. Who knows? To be honest, folks. That's gonna do it for this episode. Carson Wentz is a pussy. Okay, go Birds. All right. I don't care what anybody says. All right. Your favorite team sucks. Unless it's the Eagles, all right? And also, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode because I certainly enjoyed making it. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one.